Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, March 4th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I listen to and learn from the cosmos. March 4th, I think it's the only astrological day that directs you to move forth, keep marching forward, or at least, floating forward. So, how are your shenanigans? Shenanigans aplenty on Monday with that Mercury shift. Oh my goodness. And even with the scope, unintentionally, I was shifting out Venus retrograde and I left the retrograde and I posted Mercury retrograde instead of just posting that Mercury was in Aries. So if you saw that, I apologize. Mercury is not yet retrograde. It's moving towards it. It's in the retro shade, but not retrograde yet. Shenanigans, and those will continue. But one of the things that I was thinking about today is I love that Neptune hitting 29 degrees, which it did on today, as I'm recording Monday, which it will still be here Tuesday, and for the rest of the month pretty much. It moved in with the moon in Taurus, and the moon in Taurus is like, don't forget to ground. Don't forget Earth. Don't forget to connect in. That's going to be important for this month. Between Neptune at 29, these eclipses, these retrogrades that are happening, taking the time to breathe, settle in, connect to your grounding cord, clear your grounding cord, really tune into it intuitively. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but you ultimately know best what feels right, what feels aligned. Listen in, connect in. Now today we have several Pisces, Taurus connections. I always call those the lazy cat connections because both Pisces and Taurus can love to loaf. I don't actually believe in laziness per se. I think that a lot of us in overwhelm because Earth is a lot and we need downtime. So I really truly don't believe in laziness, but I call it the lazy cat. Despite that, give yourself some downtime in this energy. Hold on. The winds have been winding and blowing so much stuff around. In fact, I was outside and got ash in my eye earlier. This big piece. I saw it coming and I was like, don't do it. And it did it. Anyway, so take some time, revert back, take some time for loafing, rest with the purpose of rest, whether it's a meditation, just a little 5-minute time. If you can do it outside, that's even better. We're gonna have crazy weather. That's not gonna happen here, but take that time today to connect in. And it's great to, I was talking about the grounding cord, but it happens both ways. Now this is funny. This can be a grounding cord too. Cord going up from your crown chakra. It's probably not so much a grounding cord, but I feel like sometimes it's grounding in a different way to connect to God, Spirit, Universe, and to allow that portal to open. So both ways. That's what Taurus and Pisces do. They open you up to, here I am on Earth being human, but here I am on Earth also connected to Spirit still. So allow the pathways to unfurl both ways. Dreams might be really interesting, but everything that's unfolding right now has karmic detailing in it, because all of the shenanigans that are happening, but specifically Neptune 29 degrees. So sun and moon connecting. This is during sleep time. Connect to your grounding cord before sleep too, because sometimes we wake up not rested because we're so busy astral traveling out there doing work, and sometimes grounding in can also help that. So we start that. Moon and Mars actually start the day. Mars is in Cancer, not Pisces, but it's still this muddy energy, water and earth. So again, even though Mars is direct, it's only moved a few miles. It's still at 17 degrees where it went direct. So we're still just creeping along. So try not to push yourself to hurry or go too fast in the morning, and make time to feel what you are feeling, because Otherwise, later energies will make sure that you react to what you were feeling and did not allow yourself to feel. Moon and Saturn are connecting in the afternoon. So again, this is lazy cat energy because Moon in Taurus, Saturn in Pisces, but Saturn may be pushing you. It might be like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And I'm telling you to add on your to allow list for the day is a little time for loafing, a little time to connect into spirit. It will help you immensely. Our final aspect of today is Moon and Uranus. So like I said, if you do not allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, there's a good chance that Uranus is going to push your buttons. Now, I will say as well, there's a lot of energies going on, and I feel my nervous system like being pushed. To be fair, some of that is my astro. My astro is getting hit right now. But watch for that. Watch for your nervous system. And again, this is a really good time to give yourself downtime, to do a little movement of the energy through you, just to support yourself, because this month is a lot. And the more you can do for yourself now, the better you'll be able to maneuver all the turns, that twists and turns that come in. So cards are interesting. Turning in. This is a water card, but it is a card of feeling. Integration. I read this card for the Venus retrograde scope. If you have not watched that scope, watch that, because this is what we're doing and part of the reason why we need downtime. A lot of times in downtime, we can integrate the energies that we are experiencing. So especially if you feel like me, your nervous system's feeling a little assaulted, taxed, struggle busing, any of those energies, taking that time for integration will only help. Now the last, well, kind of, but we're going to say the last three cards all have some mental connotation to them. We have the guilt card. It's not necessarily about guilt, but it's the mind running. What programs, what mind fields is your mind running? What is it telling you? Keep your awareness up. This is part of preparing for this Mercury retrograde. What is it telling you, but what can you replace it with from the universe? The energy mantra. I listen to the cosmos. I listen and pay attention to what the cosmos is telling me. I know that's not exactly the energy mantra, but that's the essence of it. The fighting card is also a mind card. So you might be fighting your mind. You might be fighting your intuition. What are you battling? All this Aries energy can have us battling. It can also put us in resistance, because Aries is like, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. So watch where you are in resistance and where you might need to do some cooperation with those energies. And the aloneness. This card, I feel like out of all of them, is so on point for this energy. Take the time to connect in to your inner light, to God, Spirit, Universe, to be supported in these in these energies. But I love the Hermit card, the aloneness card, because it always is like, hey, what is the feeling of your own light? What is the feeling of your own energy? Connect into that so that you know it, so that when something enters your field that is not it or not complementary to it, you feel it and you can be ready. Now, 2 cards came out from our color cards. Oh, it's funny. So it's red and purple. Oh my gosh. Grounding and connecting up to spirit. So trust, this card is big during Pisces energy, but it's also passion. Passion, desire, lower chakra connected. But what drives you? What moves you? And I think that can go hand in hand with Taurus as well. Like, what do you value? Remember to take action in accordance, in alignment with what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel like, yes, I came to Earth for this reason. So connecting into that can always be powerful. Besides that, you can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. General readings, eclipse readings, the mini readings, if you just need a little emotional support through this time. Any and all of that. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and may your guiding light be strong, and know that you can trust the process because you are the solution. Namaste.